country song queued up. So like played next. It's kind of funny.
Okay, live.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to not the other thing, Dun and Dragon, right? That's what we're calling it
Yep.
Yes.
now. Last we left off, the group of future initiates to the Order were ambushed in the middle of the jungle by their previous contact, Bellion. After freeing the Githyanki prisoners, Dasik and Sanek, and being hunted down, they expertly dealt with the surprise ambush and didn't learn, I think, anything too new during your interrogation of Bellion. There was some vague attempts to maybe recruit him onto your side, but he himself admitted to you guys that he would probably give you up if it meant saving his life. And if, with talks of removing pieces from a chessboard, he attempted to teleport away with his last few sorcery points, but was expertly counterspelled and then snapped by Dasik. You guys looted his body and found a cool staff of healing. And then I also think it's either a cloak of blink or a displacer cloak, one of the two.
Actually, cloak of
Montevic, yeah, you should be able to cast Dimension Door with it once a day. And
a
healing
ring
potions.
of swimming.
And a ring of swimming, yes. And some healing potions that the party, I think, was in need of. I don't know.
Yeah.
How we were outfitted before, what were used, but some potions of healing were found. A vague plan was formed by our team to either wait for the backup being sent by the Order to make storming the shipyard a little easier, but Dasik informed you of the headband or circlet that is on the ship that you guys saw in the harbor docked outside of Warehouse 3 that might make facing the enemies located, the Crimson Tide located at the shipyard, a little bit more manageable, keeping those weak of will away, only allowing the stronger to face you. And with that, we come back to you guys. I do not recall, and forgive me for this, you guys had the fight and your rest was interrupted. I don't recall if we long rested fully after doing that, did we?
We did. We went to a cave and somebody took watch, but I can't
Correct.
Watches.
Gotcha. I think we concluded the watches and everything went by okay, if memory serves. If not, then they did.
Modify memory.
Bibbidi boppity.
John will edit the last one.
Yeah.
I will.
And we come to the party waking up probably a little later into the day, probably around 10, having the fight and then the trek forward and then taking the shifts in another manner to ensure that everyone is rested. On this rest, Dasik and Sanek no longer appear to be as tired and weary as they normally were. You see Dasik is standing tall, wearing the equipment and wielding some of the weapons that he took from the individuals that you guys had slain. And then I believe you guys gave the snap of healing to Sanic to use, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he has.
Mhm.
Okay. With that, what would you guys like?
Okay, so just to reestablish the facts together. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow we have support coming, correct? But today probably Corlin is coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, should send a message to the leader of the group that's coming to support us, right?
Which would be
Aldous.
yes.
Yes,
Wait.
Aldous was.
But we've already talked to him, I thought.
Well, he said basically to do nothing, kind of. But I don't think we warned him that Carolyn is going to be there with this.
You guys also did learn more about what it is that has been making the Tide such a formidable force recently. Which I don't think you understood, but you knew vaguely that they had some sort of ship, but you now have a little more detail after speaking to Dasic about what it is and its capabilities.
Yeah.
You also recall that they Aldous never gave a specific time the next day of when they'd be able to reach you. That was his just at some point on the morrow, reinforcements would be heading your way.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, first of all, we message Aldous and explain that Carolyn. What does anybody even know that she's the leader of the Crimson Tide, or did we just figure that out? I think we just.
You did know that, if you recall the vision, the shard of memory that you watched from.
Oh, okay.
The prince kind of showed her being the one calling the shots now.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell her is that Carolyn will be here with very powerful Astral Sea magic ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any other facts we should add?
We should probably talk about what the magic ship did to the Wave Runners.
No, the Astral Sea magic ship is probably sufficient, right? That's like, it's given that it's like
called a Dasic. What did you call your ship?
They, I don't know why I went French.
Go French.
Excuse me. They're called Spelljammers.
He should probably.
it has nothing to do with it counterspell spells, right?
They don't necessarily have the ability to disrupt invocations of magic. They, outside of slight disruption of fields around it to allow it to be submersible or traverse the various planes that we go through.
I lean over to one of the guys and go, I really want one.
I think if we play this right, maybe we can steal it. We have a captain who's a pirate.
I'm listening, facing
Yeah.
away, and like in this.
So Carolyn is coming. Very powerful Astral Sea magic spelljammer ship.
I like it. You just take out all the like.
Important stuff.
Well, no, you just keep
And
all
then
the
I'll
important
say-
words and take out all the connecting words.
Yeah.
Those and
Yeah.
the likes.
Uh-huh.
When
Okay.
you coming. Is there anything else that we need to add?
Well, if we're gonna take out all
should
connecting words, we better use all 25 letters. I mean, words,
Yeah.
right?
You should just say she's coming today.
Today.
Bring
today-
bigger fleet,
Bring.
or bring our own spelljammer if we have one.
Should we tell him that we're gonna?
Oh,
We should.
Oh, we need to get the circulet or whatever.
We should tell him.
Yeah,
we
they
killed
don't need to
Bellion.
know about that. That's too much.
We should tell him we killed Bellion.
Killed Bellion.
Oh, we killed Bellion. Well, I mean, let's not automatically put us as killers. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, that might because we weren't supposed to do anything.
I mean, do you want to go back to jail, huh?
I acted in self-defense. He attacked us.
I think technically we didn't kill him. It was Dosick, so we're good. We just threatened him.
Oh, maybe we should tell him about the commander that's on our side. I don't know. I don't know what we should tell him.
Oh,
I'm still pondering about Captain.
Okay.
the
What
astral
does
ship.
he? What does Aldous need to know? He needs to know about this Corlin.
We're going guerrilla warfare.
Oh yeah. We should tell him that we're gonna make as much noise as we can before they show up.
Look for fires. Okay. I pull out my thing, message spell, whatever it is, and I cast sending
Yeah.
to Aldous. Make sure I have that right.
I
no,
cannot
we
hear
can hear
you.
you.
John. Are you saying something? Oh no.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I hear you now.
For some reason, the default wasn't the microphone attached to my computer. But
Do you have anything you would like to add to this?
I'd just say at this point, Smug has summoned a just glorious griffin. It's with us at this point.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay, so I cast sending to Aldous. Carolyn is coming
Wait,
today.
I think Jordan's frozen.
Oh, better he is.
I can't tell if his eyes moved or not.
It's hard to tell.
He's really good at this.
Now it's updating. He died.
He did. I want him to just like
How many
move
words is
a lot.
left?
What?
8, 9, 10, 11,
Ba-dum.
15. I have 10 more words.
10 more words? Oh,
Will attack them. Causing chaos.
causing chaos.
Any other words? Have a griffin.
Bellum died.
Hurry up. I'll say hurry up.
Hurry up.
Idiot.
You should also say he has your wife.
Sorry,
You good?
you're just broke. So while this fixes itself, we're gonna use my phone.
Okay.
What?
It's like different.
We were just working on the wording.
Okay.
So, by the way, I don't know if you caught it. There's now a griffin.
Cool.
Agree.
Cool.
So,
Makes sense.
Okay. I cast sending.
Okay.
Carolyn is coming today. Oh, this is to Aldous, by the way.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Carolyn is coming today. Very powerful magic astral sea spelljammer ship. When you coming? We'll attack them, causing chaos. Have a griffin. Hurry up.
Okay. You wait a few minutes, and you get a reply back from Aldous, and he says, "Okay. Reinforcements to arrive tomorrow. Unsure of speed of arrival. Don't attack."
Say it again.
Too dangerous is the last two words that he says.
oh, goodness. It's pretty good.
What level is sending?
3.
Third level.
It's a pretty big spell.
We could just take another long rest.
No.
I can
Just
can
pack up
short
and camp.
Okay, so basically, I just heard back. Apparently, he doesn't know when tomorrow reinforcements are coming. But they're coming tomorrow, so. He also said don't attack. Too dangerous, but
He underestimates us.
this could be like one of those things where like, no, don't do it. And like, he's wanting plausible deniability.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, here's what I'm thinking. If we don't want to attack, we can sneak in, get the stuff, sneak out tonight. Like, do it. Because it's already like the afternoon, right? Or
Yeah, it's still like the morning, but
Mhm.
you guys haven't woken up at like 8 or 7. You're kind of like close to mid afternoon.
So we can either not attack, try to get the stuff, which would probably help us when reinforcements come,
Yeah.
or we can attack,
Well,
guerrilla warfare style.
I say we go after the ship.
already?
we could-
It's not even here yet.
Try to steal a ship. Well, it might be here.
Commandeer
It
the
might-
ship with the
I-
crown.
I think
It
we have
might
to get
be-
the crown first.
Yeah.
Commander, if we have the ship, it'll help.
And it might be easier to get the crown before the ship gets here, if it's not
Yes.
here already.
Right, because there's less
Exactly.
people.
I asked Dasik, how big is this ship?
Maybe you recall the ship that was in the harbor, correct?
Yes.
Sure.
About two of those.
Two of them.
If
Two,
a
you
little
say.
wider and maybe a little shorter.
How many? And he,
Oh,
I point to my feet. How many of these?
I'm
Like I
not
assume we can't speak English.
sure.
I asked Dasik, what's the minimum amount of people we could have to pilot the ship?
Only one person is required to move the ship. The helm, which you do not know if you were present for when I described, is a
The
seat.
crown. The crown, yes.
No, not the
Not that.
crown. The helm.
The
It's the chair at the center of, well, not the center of the ship, but it's the means by which the ship is moved. One individual sits upon it. It looks like a throne, and through their
Throne.
actions or mental prompting, directs the ship's actions.
So my character has one eyebrow raised. Like, one, you say, and I pull out rum, start drinking it. All right, let's get this ship, and just smashes it.
Okay,
Rum.
but first, we don't know where this crown is.
We we do know what
You vaguely know.
we know because the fish told us which one they were scared of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's back.
Ah, I didn't know that was related.
Well, that's why they're afraid. And
So it's on the
I-
ship, or is it on the dock?
It's in one of the
One of the
warehouses.
Warehouses.
Yeah.
They
It's
point
not
it.
the warehouse we were in though.
Yeah, specifically the warehouse we were in, and we didn't just search a little further.
Oh, it was in the
it
warehouse
was the
we were
same
in.
one.
It was, yeah. It's in the back of
Well,
it.
I wouldn't mind going back to that same warehouse,
Okay.
and I like to give Anna a piece of my mind.
Oh no.
Smug, give me an intelligence check.
We're great at these. No, nah. Actually, I need to double check. I think I just nope, we're not great at these. It's just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh goodness. It's a 17.
Plenty. You listening to the conversation being had by your companions, you realize for the second time you gotta kind of, you guys thought that the location of the circlet would be in one of the warehouses, and then you remember that through talking to the fish that they were less afraid of going towards the dock, like the warehouse, than they were towards the ship. And you remembered you guys had come to the conclusion that it was on the ship, and then you remember Dasik kind of explained that when they took all their stuff,
Mhm.
it's taken onto the ship.
Okay, so we need to go to the ship.
So I saw this play one time. Basically, there's like these two. One was kind of a pirate, and one was like a really good pirate. like the best pirate ever seen.
You talking about me?
And they, he was a real pirate. He was a real fake pirate.
He's a real fake pirate.
Anyways,
Oh
so
yeah.
what they did was they stole one ship, and then another ship chased them. A faster ship chased them, and then they got boarded, and then they just like kind of switched.
Hmm.
So I think what we can do, sneak on the first ship, get the stuff, and then steal the second ship. Well, maybe we make them think we're stealing the first ship.
Are there? How many ships are
little switcheroo.
2, I think. Sounds like 2. But we are good at getting on ships because we can fly.
By any chance, this play, were you talking about a certain pirate name? Jack.
Yes. I think we
I'm
can
Jack
do
Hummingbird.
Jack Swallow. By any chance?
Jack Swallow what?
Well, hey, now.
I wasn't going there. That was not my intention.
I
Okay.
met this Jack.
It's a fake play.
But it was after the real pirate.
Mm.
So, does anybody have any objections to first working on getting the circlet, then getting ready to steal the big ship?
No, no objections, but why don't we just? Is one ship harder to steal than the other? Like, necessarily, or are they about the same? Like, for all we know, the one with the circlet could be banned less, right? Because there's
Yeah, but it's
People
less
are afraid of it.
powerful.
We want the astral ship.
yeah.
Because, I mean, we're not probably as powerful as them, but if we have a super powerful ship, maybe we can. It would also be nice somehow to make Captain Carolyn mad at the scientist Anna. Somehow. Cause some conflict there.
No.
True.
So,
It'd be fun.
so what is you guys ready to move out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
How big is a griffin?
How big is a griffin?
It is. I think it's just like a large creature. Here, I have the stats pulled up.
I was about to say, I believe it's a large
Large
creature.
creature.
Yeah, large monstrosity is what it is.
With
Can you
18 strength.
like see through the griffin when it's flying?
Can run 30,
Oh.
fly 80.
Run
I don't
30,
think we can
fly
see
80.
Pretty
I
big.
don't think it's see through. Guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
What if we put like a large like sheet on the griffin? Try to make it seem like a cloud.
Like the underside, right?
Couldn't you have just made it whatever color you wanted to?
I don't think so.
I feel like gray is always a good, just gray. Okay, let's
Yeah.
start moving towards the tree line. But we probably have to be a little bit sneaky because they're probably still looking for us, right?
And I
Is there a side that would be maybe closer to the water? Because like how I imagined it is this is the the water, we like ran straight back.
Mm.
You guys actually ran like parallel to the water because you guys came out of the. If you're looking at the front doors of the warehouse, like the part that's facing the ocean, you guys went out the eastern side because you met at the northeastern edge of where the Trillian was. When you guys all did your teleport out, fly shenanigans. So you guys, the closest way to come back in towards the water is near that ship is the same way where you guys kind of came from. You could circle out a little bit more to not come back out right where you excuse me enter the tree line, but that direction is where you guys ran from.
So we could go out more like closer to the water, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
Because there's probably not people in the water looking for us.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's head that direction. We'll like
Where?
go to the water's edge and kind of like follow the water line back.
Guys, do you think they would think it was us if they saw a griffin flying around, or do you think they might just think that's a?
I mean, I was thinking, just send it up and get them like.
Yeah,
Hey,
do
what-
we have the griffin scout for us? You know, make sure we avoid people.
What time is it right now?
You could. It's like 10, 11.
Okay.
Maybe you could have the griffin go to the other direction, like the other side.
Like
You
make
know,
some
you-
noise.
What?
Yeah.
It's like 10 o'clock.
I think the griffin has to stay within like a mile of us.
What's the spell you're using?
Find greater speed. It's in the.
Jeez.
Could you have chosen a dragon?
Yeah, I was gonna say dragon.
No,
Is there a find greatest steed?
it's a nice goal. No,
A rhinoceros? Wow.
Yeah.
Could have chosen it.
That would have made a frontal assault easy.
guys, it's about style. You're missing the point.
So, while the monsters have been a mile of you can communicate with them. Okay, so I wouldn't say you could send it further than a mile from you with a like command or direction. You just wouldn't be able to issue it new orders or tell it to come, or you wouldn't be able to tell it to do anything until it got back within a mile of you.
Hmm. It's like it's like one of those drones.
It's an auto return feature, but you can't really control it.
Mhm.
Is this something we want to do? This might throw the cloud idea out of the window. You know.
That is a
Man,
good
I was really-
idea, but-
I really wanted the cloud idea to work though.
yeah, but I think this might be more effective use of.
Oh, no,
We just
guys.
don't have any sheets, you know.
Oh, we have some back at our beds.
Yeah, that's. I don't,
Yeah.
you're not helping.
Yeah, do that.
But
A saber-toothed tiger?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
yes. Okay. Then
So it would be probably helpful to have it like flying somewhere else, distracting as we make our way.
Hmm.
But would they know it's distracting?
yeah, we can do this.
How much time do you think it would actually distract for?
I mean, if it's eating them, a little bit.
Okay, so
I would just point out it's got an armor class of 12 and 59 hit points.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
You would be sending it into essentially.
Very high up. It would be like
let's
UAV.
let's think about this, okay? We're gonna do some thought exercise.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend we are the enemy.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, we already know there's a
Flying
bunch
in the
of
sky.
people that are in the woods somewhere.
Mhm, mhm.
Then the next thing we see is a flying griffin.
Yeah, it's a wild animal.
Okay.
You know.
Would I abandon my post to go there?
No.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. We'll just bring it with us. He can come with us.
Okay.
We should set one of the warehouses on fire.
I totally agree.
Guys,
But we have to get the circlet first.
Right, but not the one that we need to get it from. We just need to set one of them on
Wait,
fire.
The circlet is in the ship.
the ship, yeah.
Oh, it's in the ship.
Yes.
Wait, I thought the circular was in the warehouse that we were in.
No. We just talked about this.
Oh, okay,
This is
okay.
the fourth time.
So we're not going to
We're not going to the warehouse.
we're not going to the warehouse with Anna in it.
No.
You're going that direction because you remember that the ship is docked outside of that third warehouse.
Mhm.
So in a sense, you're going the same general location.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
we burned down the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We just need to start a fire for distraction.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, and then the plan will be to distract and to board the ship somehow. Rock will be in charge of that because he's a pirate.
Okay.
And how about this? Me and Dalian will provide distraction while
The two
Rock
the
and
two
Smug.
very
the flyboys figure
okay.
out the ship.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't actually get separated though. We shouldn't need to be separated by that much.
Yeah, Jordan. I'm assuming I'm proficient in ship
Ship stealing.
steering, right?
You would, yes. Any
Okay.
checks to helm a ship would be easier for you to make than others. You all could do it, but you would have an easier time at having success.
All right.
You also know the size of the ship that was in that dockyard.
Mm-hmm. It was a skiff.
You guys, with you four and the Githyanki included, have barely enough people to get it to hoist sails, move out, and sail. Just barely. And that's with only yourself and Dosick, who doesn't even really have like solid like prime material plane sailing skills nailed down. He's got some, but the rest of your crew would be inexperienced. So you're not. You could do it. You just don't know how fast you need to do it. So it's a question of whether or not you want to do loud and fast and try and get out of there, or try to get as much preparation underway without being caught to make your chances of escape by that ship, if that's your plan, possible.
We don't actually need the ship. We just need the things in the ship.
True.
But if we want to go with your plan, steal the ship
To distract.
to distract, and then
Well, we need to
Take
steal
the
the
other
ship
ship.
to steal another ship.
yeah.
Well, we
need
could.
No, we don't. We just need to steal one ship in one crime.
No, we need to steal the Spelljammer, right?
We need to steal the Spelljammer. Well, I
Yeah.
would like to.
We don't need to steal a ship to steal a ship, though.
Oh, is the Spelljammer actually going to dock, or is it just coming nearby?
That's actually.
I don't know.
Oh,
We can fly though. We can fly. We have a griffin.
Okay.
We could go invisible too. So
Can we surmise
Stealth?
that the shipyard can take a ship that's twice as big as the biggest ship in this shipyard?
So where you came in, the shipyard had multiple docks. There were probably about 6 in total, right?
Okay.
The ship that you saw docked outside the third warehouse fit in the space between where the dock that is closest to the last dock on the end closest to where the beach and it meets on the ground, and it fit in that space between the other dock pretty tight. You remember that the way that where the shipyard is set up, it's kind of like a big crescent islet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the channel of water that would direct you into the islet you're in would fit almost any ship that you're aware of. It's very large. It's probably like 7 or 8 of those ships nose to nose.
Okay, so it can take it.
You don't know if it could go up and dock between how they are, but you know it can get in the vague like vicinity, maybe just outside the end of the docks, as opposed to going inside one of the shipping lanes.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys were walking that direction as you were talking.
Yeah.
I don't think we should steal the ship.
Let's
The
just
first
steal
one.
stuff. Yeah, let's just steal the stuff.
Because if we steal that one, they're going to tell the other people, and that other Spelljammer ship is just going to blow us to smithereens.
That's true.
I mean, they don't want to because it's their ship, you know.
Oh, true.
Not if we have it.
I mean,
But they would rather see it go down than let someone else have it.
unless we.
Unless it's a distraction. We just send that ship out.
Yeah.
With somebody on it.
Yeah,
Just
I asked
Griffin.
The Griffin is
The Griffin helming. This is its beak pecking at the helm, spinning it.
I asked the group beforehand.
So as we approach the area, how far apart is the warehouse that we escaped from the ship?
A couple dozen feet. Like it's not super far. I'd say probably like 35, 40-ish feet.
And where were we gonna ask the group?
Can everybody swim? I want to get this out of the way.
I think I can swim.
You think or you know?
Pretty sure. I mean, when we signed up for this class, they sent us through this course called Friends, and it's like a lot of swimming.
Yeah.
It's like
Get a lot of boats.
Yeah, carry boats and logs, stuff like that.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, sure. You can roll deception or persuasion.
I don't know if we actually went through training or not.
You can all generally swim.
Okay. Then I want to deceive him that we went through this
Nat 20.
hard training.
No, go for it.
Nat 27.
27?
Nat
What
20
is that?
plus
Am I
7.
rolling deception?
Yeah,
Unless
got
you
a
roll a
19.
nat. I mean,
with the total higher.
Only a 22.
He was messing with you. You all do know the heavier your armor is, the harder it is going to be for you to swim, and the more likely it is that you're going to become exhausted if you swim for a longer period of time.
Hmm.
So who? I'm looking around. I'm assuming John or Smug is wearing heavy.
Yeah.
The only one wearing heavy armor, right?
What's your armor, Smug? Is it like a breastplate or is it chainmail?
It's whatever the paladin starter set is. So I think it's probably.
Oh,
Oh,
it's the
is it-
holy
is it-
relic of
It's plate.
Dragon Knights.
What? I didn't take plate. I think it's no, it's the chainmail.
Chainmail. Okay, yeah. It's
Starter.
heavy armor though, right?
Yeah, it's heavy
I'm
armor.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
These.
oh jeez.
You could swim for a little bit.
Yeah.
You
Good
get
thing we
tired
have-
real fast.
We can
Guys,
give him the
I-
ring.
I've got
But-
Griffin. You
but
guys
yeah.
could just like.
And he also
Signal.
has the shoes. So I guess I'm not really too worried about him. Okay.
You gonna make the
Alright.
rest of us swim? I call
Guys,
shotgun on the Griffin.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Because the warehouse is not that far from the ship, somehow as we're sneaking to the ship, we just kind of throw some fiery spells into the warehouse, set that on fire.
Yeah, but Anna might be in it.
Yeah, even better, right?
But we would want to see how powerful she is. It's
No,
kind
we
of a
don't.
test, because that would be pretty. I mean, if she was powerful, that would be
Guys.
pretty cool.
Okay,
Guys,
If you want to know, ask Dosick.
guys, shelter the light. Let's not do anything stupid. If she dies off screen, that's great.
Off screen. Okay, I do have another thought. Remember when me and Bellion were real intimate with one another? I said, and he did.
Yeah.
Potentially do this with Anna.
Oh boy.
What, you want to get?
I just say I would like to dominate her mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can basically.
I'm threatening to give you negative inspiration.
I basically I can tell her to go pick up the crown for us
So,
if it works.
Well, why don't we just dominate a lesser? Anna's. I feel like maybe we got lucky. Let's just assume we got lucky. Or are you super powerful? I mean, you could be super powerful. Or we got lucky. Maybe. we could. I like your idea, but maybe we just dominate like a
peon.
let's say like a lieutenant instead of.
Maybe someone just. We need to find someone that's like, kind of not wise, you know, not necessarily
Yeah.
dumb, but not wise.
Yeah.
we just gotta find the person who's most drunk. You know.
Yeah. But the problem is, we have to choose someone that would know where the crown is.
But we know where it is. We can just tell them to go get the crown and say it's for Anna, and then they'll just not bring it to Anna, they'll bring it to us.
As you guys have been talking, you've been making your way
Yes.
back to try to get where you're going to execute your plan. You're the starting point of this whole sting operation. You travel for a few hours to get through the thick jungle. It's not too hard for you guys to navigate your way back because you haven't gone really that far away. You can see the tree line starting to break ahead of you, and you can see the ocean and the edge of the islets that kind of point in off the distance. I'm assuming you guys weren't going right to the edge of where the clearing was near the shore where the docks are. You were going a little further away to go around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were going around. Right?
Yeah. So the gradient's different. It's not all flat. You guys have kind of gone up a little bit, and as you reach the edge of the clearing, you come up and you're maybe 80-ish feet up off from the surf where it's breaking against the rock face below you. I'd like you all to make perception checks, please.
Can I?
Perception check. I'm really, really awful at this, I think. Nope. Actually, I'm decent.
Okay.
I'm terrible roll.
What'd you get, John?
9.
Okay.
Total. With a 7 plus perception.
I've got 19.
15. No?
11. Sorry, I was muted.
No, you're good. And then you got a 17, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You don't pick up on it right away, Dalian, but the rest of you see, you can kind of make out faint movement in the shipyard because you're kind of far away, but you can see some people moving around, and there's a lot more people active right now than what you normally saw. You don't know if it's the parties that were out hunting you coming back or what's going on, but what catches your eye almost instantly, sitting in about maybe 100-ish feet from the shoreline, maybe 80-ish, 90 from the docks, is a truly massive ship.
Ooh.
It's got sails that where the keel of the ship is jutting up out of the water, you see large sails jutting out to the side of the ship, as long as 3 main masts that also kind of come out, and the sails are exaggerated. They extend further than what a normal ship here would need. And Dasic turns to look at you all and says, That's the spell jammer that Corlin sees from my command.
Does she have a name?
You do this to me all the time.
I don't know the translation. Your common tongue.
Just say it in your language.
And then he kind of looks to Sanig and says, "Do you know what it would be closely translated to?" And then Sanig kind of like thinks for a second.
How about that?
I got
The
it.
Golden Sun.
What the?
Golden Sun.
I think it's
What
a
name?
it's a little longer in Gith, and it kind of, the words don't really match up, but that's the best that I can kind of translate it.
I imagine that the connotations are different. It's probably more meaningful.
Yeah, if we get close enough, you can see it kind of scrawled onto the side of the ship. It takes about, I don't know, probably like maybe 10 feet, or how big they like carve the words and stuff into the side of it.
Do I see a figurehead on the ship?
No figurehead.
Oh, bad.
Well,
Did you
the
say
stand-
it
You're
was
also
docked?
pretty far away from it, so
Yeah.
Figurehead is pretty massive though.
It's not docked yet.
it doesn't look like it's moving. And you're looking at its size compared to like the lanes next to the docks, and there's no way it would fit.
Yeah.
Dude, still go with the sheets. I'm just saying.
This does complicate matters a little bit.
Oh,
We could still run deception.
All right.
Well, okay, it's gonna be once we stir the hornet's nest, getting it on and off of a ship that's in the ocean will be hard.
yeah.
It's in the ocean.
So it might be best to try Dalian's method of dominate person. We just have to get a person first.
Or I can just do suggestion.
Ooh, suggestion.
That one lasts up to 8 hours.
Okay.
But it's very specific. All right, so have you guys ever seen moving stories?
A play?
Yes.
I've seen a story before.
Okay. My thought is I suggest crew member number 1 or number 3, whoever's closest to me, grab the crown
Yeah.
and then have him throw up in the air as high as he can. And then here's a griffin swoops in, takes the crown, and flies away.
Mm.
Okay, what about this idea? I have invisibility. I cast it on you. You fly with somebody else who's invisible, and then you cast suggestion on one of the sailors that are on the boat.
And then it becomes visible.
Nope, because
Oh,
my invisibility is making him invisible. That doesn't work like that.
A creature who is under the effects of an invisibility spell, any actions that are like constituted as an attack or casting of a spell breaks the invisibility.
Okay,
Unless
I just
you
need to
have
get
it-
a few words in. So, like, boom, blah, 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 boom. You know,
Yeah.
wait, can I be invisible after I go concentration? Or while I'm concentrating, I cannot be invisible.
No, because
You couldn't concentrate on the invisibility spell, but someone could then recast it on you.
Boom. First, I suggest crewmate number 2 to go set fire on ship warehouse number 1.
well, it did say my oath does say kindle the light. So, I'll do that.
I actually cannot cast invisibility, so my idea wouldn't have worked anyways. Okay.
Okay.
What's the plan? Serious plan.
Seriously.
So what is the plan?
There's
Okay, so
I think I'm the only one who's come up with the solid plan so far.
This
okay,
is hard.
so this is the plan. Well, sorry. Mental picture. We have warehouse number 3 with the ship with the crown in it parked right outside of it.
Yeah.
And then some leagues away in the middle of the ocean is the Spelljammer, aka Golden Sun.
Mhm.
It would have been cooler if this ship showed up while there was a sunrise. But whatever.
Yeah.
You weren't there for when it showed up. You don't know.
You were sleeping.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You were hiking through the jungle, man. You don't know how cool her entrance was.
Yeah. Well, our entrance was really cool. We came out of a flaming tree.
True.
Okay,
Okay, that's a picture.
that's the picture. We need to get the crown. Once we get the crown, everybody will leave us alone.
A lot of people, not everybody,
Not
but a lot of
everybody.
people.
Yeah. Is this one of those things that I look at Dosek and go, like, if they were like, and I point to my feet again, about 10 of these away, they can't. Within 10 of these, they can't
Feet.
attack you.
I feel like you're under the impression I don't understand what feet are, and it's a unit of measurement that I'm familiar with on the private plane. The radius of effect at which the circuit has is about 45 feet.
45 feet. So they're out. Sorry to offend. But if they're, say, 50 feet away, can they pew you?
They could fire upon you with crossbows or other weapons like that, but it would prevent the majority of their forces from storming and encircling us and capturing us as easily as they would without it. Fewer people would be strong enough of mind to enter.
What would happen if they enter?
They're no longer nothing. They're resilient enough to pass through the enchantment, which is to shun people away.
Oh, it just shuns them away.
Those that would come within the effect of the circlet's enchantment must succeed a contest of wills.
Oh, gotcha.
Or be turned away. They cannot progress further in the field of which the encirclet is activated.
Gotcha.
The item does need to be attuned, however, so simply seizing it and placing it upon your brow would not instantly activate it. And then Santa kind of trips up and says, well, I mean, if we only wanted it to work for a little bit, I might be able to make it work, and it's a strong maybe.
Wait, were one of you guys already attuned to it?
I was previously attuned to it, yes, but I don't know if another has taken hold of it. I could attempt to bond with it again, and if it works, I guess it's one less problem to deal with, but I'm unsure if it's sat alone by itself or if it's being wielded by someone.
Does the boat look heavily guarded? The little boat.
It's hard to tell from how far away you guys are. You can see people moving on it, and you see people coming on and off it. You rolled. Someone rolled a 19. Who did that?
Yeah.
I did.
Kevin.
You count 5 bodies on the deck of the ship at any given time. You don't know how many are inside of it.
But if we can just suggest to one of them to get us the circlet, we would be. So what we need to do is first things first, we got to get to the ship,
Bingo.
which will probably mean we have to either polymorph or be invisible to get there.
Yes.
So I can only polymorph one person.
Would it be possible to like fly high enough where they don't notice us? Like on the Griffin, not on like boots.
And then like fall onto it, skydive onto it.
Yeah.
They might see us falling onto it. What if we miss?
I mean,
the weather, it's not heavily clouded. You can see like off in the distance maybe potential clouds that would become a rainstorm. You are unsure of how close you could get without being spotted. The cloud cover doesn't look to be overtly thick as it was like when you guys were traveling through the forest and you got here.
Okay.
How far of a flight would it be to fly to the little ship?
From where you guys are at, like a straight line,
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Okay. I feel like I wouldn't be as useful. Well, how can we all get there? Smug can fly. Rock can fly. We can't get the other guys with us. They would have to wait here.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Smug, you can cast invisibility on yourself, right?
No, I think we've been through this.
Oh, Kevin has to do it.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Yeah.
who's Kevin?
Brock.
Oh, but wait, spells cast on me can affect the mount, I think.
That's cool.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, but when it comes uninvisible, now we have a freaking griffin on the boat. Which would be funny.
Wait. What if I cast greater invisibility?
No,
Then
you've already. You
can
did
cast
that one
spells.
time, and what was the duration of greater invisibility?
Oh, 1
minute.
minute. But in
Yeah.
that 1 minute, they can do as much as they want.
That's true.
That is
Which would
true.
but first we have to get to the boat.
How about I just do?
Okay.
How about I just do? Cast a level 3 invisibility, and I could get 2 creatures invisible instead of just 1.
Okay, so, but you're one of the 2 creatures. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Rock is gonna cast invisibility. It's just gonna be like how we did it at the dorm room.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna cast invisibility on Smug, and John and I are gonna polymorph and fly over as sparrows. When we land, John will cast greater invisibility on himself, and then he can cast dominate person
Ooh,
or
I can't.
suggestion.
That's multiple concentration spells.
Hmm.
How about this?
It's like a chess
Can I-
match.
Can I
We're not even
cast?
fighting anybody yet. We're just trying to fight our own selves.
Can I cast invisibility on John, and then he casts greater or whatever on somebody else? That should work, right? He'll still be
You-
invisible because it's my concentration. He casts.
No,
a
the
spell.
second he casts a spell, he's revealed.
Yeah.
You could. Someone could make you guys all invisible when you land there. John could cast this thing, and then someone else could recast the normal invisibility, and he'd be invisible again.
Ooh. I also gotta. Okay, we're gonna make noise at this boat anyways, right?
A little bit of noise.
Yeah.
So, if we just like, whenever we land, I just cast suggestion on someone and let him do the legwork of, like
Yeah.
scouring through the ship, we can just spend our efforts of defending ourselves.
Yeah, hopefully not defending ourselves for very long though.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we'll just die. But like, if we get seen on the boat, we're done. That's how I see it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is too hard.
As you guys have been having this conversation, have any of you been like paying overt, like close attention to the Spelljammer? Have you guys been like kind of like talking back and forth between yourselves, like figuring
kinda
stuff
have my-
out?
I have my sparrow just flying.
I've been focusing on the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not care about what's going over there.
Okay.
I care about it, but
I feel like Smug has been looking at the boat to like judge each of these plans.
Okay.
Like,
I would say, Smug, then you notice a small skiff that started to row from the docks towards the Spelljammer. And some people have climbed up and lifted the boat.
They lift. Oh, shoot,
Like a little
guys!
rowboat.
Wait,
Guys, did you see that? They
What?
brought up.
is it Anna?
And then
What?
you see the ship. You don't hear it. You feel it. You feel this like thrum, especially those who, or you're all magically inclined. Some raw, powerful, arcane ability has kind of like pushed through you, and you see the ship beginning to turn away
Okay, it's
and sail out.
Oh.
And as it gets past the kind of points of the inlet, and it gets further out a little bit to sea, it completely sinks and is gone from your guys' visual.
Well, problem solved. Look, that's one issue we don't have to worry about.
Oh, I
Okay.
asked Smug, did
Yeah.
you see Anna on that skiff?
I'd say it's probably too far away to see. So, let's just assume the worst. Yes.
Well,
Okay.
let's just go. This makes it easier then. At this point, we commandeer the ship. We only have one ship. Commandeer it. Take the circlet.
Yeah. They could have the circlet with them now, though.
Well, we'll
Okay.
wait to find out.
Yeah, we gotta go get on that ship and
Let's just
take it.
Take it.
There's nothing else
Hey.
for us here.
I mean, how many people just chill on the ship while it's docked? You know,
That's true.
they would be on.
Could be that many.
We just
Can we like the dock leading up to the ship? Is it like pretty congested with traffic, or is it like?
The dock itself doesn't look like it's shoulder to shoulder. You still see like the whole shipyard is like up, moving around. Anywhere between 8-9 people like walking past each other on the deck to the ship, or loading something that was lowered down from the ship on to like carts, like little wagon, or like another thing called wheelbarrows, and transporting stuff.
Question.
We blow it up.
Hmm.
So we are at the tree line, right? And
Yeah.
the ship is how far?
2 minutes flight.
Because you aren't at the same point of the tree line where you guys were, like heading towards from the warehouse, because that was, you remember, there's the clearing that was made from the warehouse towards the tree line, and that itself was around 400, 350-ish feet. And so you guys are a little further, like south and east of it, up on that little ridge. So you're probably around 800 to maybe 1,000-ish feet.
Okay. So if we want,
You could walk further down from the cliff, closer to get down towards the shore, because you guys are up high right now. And
So-
the distance would be less. You'd be around like 400 feet again, the same distance you traveled to get to the tree
This-
line from the warehouse.
so the ship is gone. This makes it easier, in a sense, where if we want Smug and Rope on the Griffin flying, me and Dandelion will go walk, stealth our way closest until we get 90 feet. And what I could do is vortex warp him somewhere on the ship where he is
Somewhere.
one-on-one with no one else. Like, just time it right, and he could, I guess, suggest or dominate or whatever he needs to do.
Will I get
Lobby.
left there?
And then I'll Misty Step in there. But I need to time it where Roke and Smug are pretty close. That way he won't be by himself. And at that point, all 4 of us will be there.
Okay, but the problem is, our whole goal was to get this ship.
Mm-hmm.
To steal the other ship.
No.
But we can still use the circlet.
Our whole goal is to get the Spelljammer, but we don't have any way of getting to the Spelljammer.
Yeah.
But we still need the circular
we still need
at
the
this
circlet.
point. Yeah,
Okay.
which is on the ship.
We don't know that for sure now because it could have moved.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Talk to
It's,
the fish.
it's either that or just sit here and wait.
2 ways to
Here's what-
find out.
Mm. I
Yeah.
think-
Wait,
Okay.
did the Spelljammer look like it was like a submarine?
No, it didn't. They didn't have a close top. It was far away from you when it began to submerge, but it. You ever?
Did you get this idea from One Piece?
No,
Okay.
that's just what spelljammers do.
Okay.
Hmm.
You ever taken a like a bowl or something, and like how it kind of like displaces water around it when
Mhm.
it kind of like goes up. You saw that kind of effect. The water began to part and fit around kind of like a large dome for the width of the ship, and then it went under. You could think of it like in One Piece, where they that bubble was around their ship, for a better visual idea of
Yeah.
kind of how it works. But there wasn't anything physical that you saw. It was just being diverted from that space.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Let's go get ourselves a ship, boys.
So are you guys good with that plan, or do you want to do something else?
I think it's the best we got.
Right.
The problem
let's
is
do
we
it.
have to leave our new friends here.
Yeah. What would you like myself and Static to do? We could attempt to
Can you guys like disguise
Stealth.
yourselves?
Cool.
You-
Follow our lead.
Let me
I need to figure out.
look at
I asked-
Sanag's
do they have spells?
abilities.
Teleport?
Sanag has some spells.
Hmm.
I just need to see which one he has. I don't remember.
All the spells that I think that would be super useful for this, I don't have.
Oh, wait, I
Yeah.
have teleport.
Oh,
Oh, we have a cloak of freaking dimension dooring. What the heck?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my goodness!
Jesus!
They hit their staff.
who has it?
I gave it to you specifically to me.
I
Who has it?
I feel so dumb right now. I feel so dumb.
I don't think
Serious
I think
thing.
I wanted to claim it, but then I don't know what happened to it.
I
Like,
do
I
not
don't
have
know.
it.
I don't have it. So it'd be you, John.
One of you has it. I don't think you divvied it out to anyone in particular.
I think I
Okay.
gave it to John Waller Smart.
Wait, so who has a staff?
Sanag has it.
Didn't have it. It was more for healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's the case, we just use that and just poof.
So then Smug and Dalian can basically dimension door probably onto the ship if we get within like 500 feet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If we can get within 500 feet, they dimension door on the ship, and Kevin and I can be invisible flying.
Wait, so
Because I
dimension
can
door
turn-
is only for you and one other creature.
One other creature
One other person, yeah.
of the same size or smaller than you, but you're all mediums, so you could all go.
Wait, so if we dimension door,
Mhm.
Dosic and who's the other one again?
Sanag.
Sanic.
Sanic.
They can't do it because John is attuned to the cloak.
Okay. So with
If you wanted to, in this time you were discussing everything, switch around some magical items as you were discussing this plan, I would allow that, so you don't have to wait further time for an
'Cause
item to become
I would
attuned to
like-
someone.
I would like all of us to be on board in case something goes wrong.
Okay.
So the plan would still stand, and then they just use Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it to Dosick.
Yeah.
Dosick will have a cloak, and they'll sneak up. Sanic and Dosick will dimension door to the ship. Probably wait till we're on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any
game
way
plan.
we can, in the meantime, keep people from coming back on the ship once things starts going crazy?
There's a
Just cut the ropes, knock over the
the
what
boards
do you call it?
or any ladders that leads up to the ship.
I could make a distraction. I could go solo bolo and make a distraction
So,
very easily.
I say we just risk it. We're waiting too long here.
okay, yeah, let's
Alright,
go.
let's go. Okay, so me, Deadline, Dosick, and we're gonna sneak on, and then you guys will go up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to polymorph into probably a raven. What would be a seagull? I would polymorph into a seagull.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Don't
So-
forget, Jordan, you have Radiant Weapon,
Oh, I do. Nice.
the magic weapon.
How are we all getting there? Sorry.
So Smug and Roke are flying.
So we're flying on Griffin,
I'm going to polymorph into
He's-
a seagull.
a seagull, and then Boots we're flying with.
Yeah, I think boots.
Okay.
Sure.
Stealth way until we could get to the point where we could teleport.
Okay, and then so the way the dimension door works, you don't have to see where you're going to go. So if you want, Dosick and Sanic can go inside the ship, or do you want them to be going on top of the deck of the ship at a place where they think they'd be hidden?
I mean, we don't know if
Inside
there's
the ship
anybody
would be-
inside. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I didn't want to have them make a decision without, like, I want to understand what you want them to do.
Just
Is the
wherever-
goal for you all to just meet up on the ship in a like stealthy-ish fashion?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And so,
Yeah.
are we do? And then you. Okay, I understand. I got it.
So whenever I get to 90 feet, because me and Dan will be right next to me, and then it's 90 feet. I could just vortex.
Can
So that's how far I need to be.
Sure.
Dalian cast invisibility on Smug before he leaves?
Greater invisibility? I don't have regular
Regular.
invisibility.
Regular? Oh, you don't have regular.
Wait.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
so I guess I'm the only one with invisibility.
Could be hard for Smug to get to the ship.
What do you want me to cast it on him?
Yeah. But it'll go out. It'll go out.
Vortex concentration?
Don't believe it is.
No, it's instantaneous.
If Kevin's only casting it on John, Smug, then he'll be fine. As long as he doesn't cast another spell that's concentration, the invisibility on Smug will last an hour unless he attacks him. Or
Boom.
cast a spell or anything that'd break invisibility.
Okay, so Smug and I will make our way to the ship
Okay, so I will cast
as they start sneaking.
Smug invisibility. So
Okay.
one spell slot.
Okay, and then you've polymorphed. You're a seagull. You guys, the spell's cast over you. Smug, you become invisible, and you and Rogue begin to make your flight path from the top of where you guys are now towards the ship. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And I
Oh.
think I just if we didn't give it any other instructions, I just told the Griffin to come when he thinks we'll arrive on it.
You want the Griffin to come to the boat?
To be like just looking at it and then just come like after us. Like Like once it thinks we got on it. Right?
Okay.
Flying on it.
And I'm just gonna assume Smug is with Roke, because now we're not gonna be able to see him. So if you're lagging behind, that's on you.
Well, Roke can fly at a pace to make sure that Roke can stay with him, since I think you'll be able to fly a little bit faster than Smug will.
Because
But
we're not
you
gonna
guys
we're
can
not gonna be able to
you
see
can pace
him.
together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys, the other four, Dalian, Rock, Sanigan, Dasik, begin to make your way down through the jungle a little bit along the tree line to make it towards the kind of like this where the sand is meeting the edge of the cliff, where it's meeting the rocks and all the large area that was cleared out from the trees. So you guys just, are you walking towards like through the field? You walking like closer towards the water and trying to go that way? How are you trying to go?
It's you, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm following you,
Which
Jeff.
one?
I mean, Rock.
Which one is, I guess, for the purpose of stealthing? Which one would be better? Because the fields were kind of just straight out in the open.
Dasik kind of chimes in and says, if our intent is to be obfuscated with the least likelihood of being spotted, I think entering the water a short way out and swimming to the docks is not too far.
Okay.
Would give us better coverage as opposed to us trying to walk through an open field or a clear beach.
All right, that sounds good. We'll go that way.
Okay. Okay, I guess. Guys. First thing I'm gonna have you guys do is the people who are in the water. In order to be the least visible, you're gonna have to be. You're not gonna just be able to walking in the water. You're gonna have to kind of be swimming, coming up, checking, and then swimming again to give you the best chance of not being spotted.
One more thing.
Living.
One more thing.
Sure.
One more thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast level 3 water breathing on all of us.
Is that concentration?
No, it just happens.
It just happens. So now we can
It
swim
lasts for
underneath.
24 hours or something like that.
Yep. So we don't have to. We just stay underwater the whole time.
Fantastic.
Dude, this would have changed everything.
I know.
And my
Good
swimming
grief.
speed, Jordan, is 40 feet.
Okay.
So a ring of swimming.
Yeah.
For it.
Okay. Then without much issue, you guys, with the water breathing being cast and you letting everyone know that it's what the spell does, you kind of get into the water and you get far enough out where you can see at least 10 or 15 feet of water above you, and you fully exhale and your body sinks down to the ground, and once your feet make contact, you take small breaths in and you're able to maintain your elevation in the water and slowly making your way through a little mixture of hopping and swimming along to the docks. With that, I'm not even gonna have you guys roll stealth. They're not gonna be able to see you through the water. You get towards the edge of the dock where the ship is, and the dock that's closest to you, between you and the ship, it doesn't have a gangway, a plank up on to the ship. That's the opposite side. So the plan still is to teleport up, right? Okay. It's gonna be hard for you for Vortex Warp to get a spot visible above deck when you're below it in the water. So you guys, sure.
Can I use? Because I still have my sparrow flying around. You said, as find familiar, I could essentially see through the eyes of the sparrow.
You have to warg into it.
Because all I need is to see it. I think that's the verbiage of Vortex Warp. Anything
This
you
guy
can
was
see.
meant for the Navy SEALs.
You definitely went to Friends.
It says this chosen, yeah. You magically twist it around another creature you can see within range. So essentially, I'm using my vision through the eyes of the sparrow.
That's pretty dope. I'll allow it.
Roll of cool.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. Yeah, sure. I was gonna make you roll some bullshit like magic casting thing, but that's just cool. Yeah, that's just gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay. Dosic and Sanic are within range to Dimension Door, or they're kind of like looking at you, waiting for you guys to leave, and then they're gonna join you.
Okay.
Unless you want them to go first.
No. I think we should go first.
Okay.
And with my sparrow, how close is the pelican?
It's a seagull. A
Or
laughing
seagull.
bull.
My bad.
You can. I would say you guys got to the ship faster, so we'll kind of. Let's do this. You guys open roll 20. This is ignore the stuff on the right. I don't feel like hiding stuff and Vogue not hiding it. You guys can see the top of the ship, which is that image on the first off where you see masts, right?
Yes.
The dock is where the next section of the ship to the right would be. That is the outer dock where you guys are, or the four are closest to. If Roke and Smug, you could be anywhere on like this section of the ship back here. There's not much movement, so the seagull could land up in any of the sections of the masts or rigging or anything you would like, and you'd be okay to do that. Smug, the safest place looking for you right now would be towards the back here, because there are, I guess I can put the tokens in there, all the pieces.
There was 5, right?
There are 5 on there at any given time. Yeah.
Okay.
I will be there then in the back.
Okay.
And then what I will do is there's a homebrew of a seagull, and it says it has this ability, loud laughter. Basically, you just make a lot of noise. And
Sure.
It like gets people's attention.
Oh.
So I'll like distract from where Smug is in case he turns visible, if that makes sense.
Where's
So,
the
like,
5th one?
if I'm like pretty high up in the mast, I would like to like just like being annoying.
Okay. So we'll have you. You're over. Like, you want to be making noise on the direction he's like at, or you want to be making noise on a
like-
different part of the ship?
I mean, I don't want to be too far away from him, but if he's like back here or something, I would like to be up on this mast, like just
Okay.
being the seagull, making noise.
Sure.
Wait, so that's Roke, that token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a seagull.
That guy looks like a grade 8 student.
I know.
Dude, Roku's a straight shooter.
This is a straight shooter, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he brings flowers on his first date.
He does.
Okay.
He ever had one.
So you start making a bunch of noise, and the what is the ability? Say again. I'm sorry. I was fucking around with.
It's definitely totally a homebrew. It's from the homebrew page. It
Sure.
says, once per turn, Laughing Ghoul can use an action to have a creature within 50 feet make a DC 15, which seems kind of high, Wisdom save, or become taunted.
Okay.
Which I don't really know what taunted means.
It's
I mean, they're just gonna come and like fuck with you, basically.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I think what they're referring to there is the Battle Master feature.
Yeah. Goated, I think.
Or like goaded, maybe.
You can definitely make a bunch of noise and try to have people come look at you. That's 100% something you could do.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, just be like being annoying.
Okay. I'll roll for it. There's two more. Okay. None of them seem to be overtly annoyed at your squawking presently. They seem to be. You don't know if it's they're used to hearing things and they've kind of like tuned it out at this point. But at present, they're continuing about their business, moving stuff along. Okay, shifting back over to the other four, Rock and Dalian.
Mhm.
You can see, kind of breaking the surf up underneath the water, you can see a seagull just making a bunch of noise up on one of the riggings, and you only imagine the individual who it could be.
Okay. And I tap Dalian's shoulder and I do this.
Okay.
I'm just like, all right, whatever. I vortex with him to like right here. I'm assuming this is where we talked about him going. Wait, I thought there was 5.
There doesn't seem to be 5 right now.
Oh, okay. The original plan was to isolate one of them and dominate them.
Sure.
Oh, suggest him.
Okay, so these two, I guess these two through the sparrow. Where are they? Where are they? Just talking to each other.
They're just moving stuff around and like getting. It looks like they're preparing the ship for something.
Okay, so they're facing to the south.
Wait. Oh, I guess I can't see it, so never mind.
Well, you're up there now.
Oh, okay. Quick glance. Who by body posture and looks like the person that knows the most about this ship?
They all look like general, like your first tier of Crimson Tide subscribers. No one looks, at least from where you guys are at right now, to how like doesn't look like anyone holds any like other distinguishing marks or like distinguishing marks of a higher authority. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he's up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
can I swim? I guess they could dimension door. I want to swim
Yeah.
and stay under
Uh,
to like how high is this boat? The ship.
40 feet above you in the water.
If I get to the top of the water.
40 feet above you.
Does a misty step fall?
30 feet. Are there rope ladders on the side of the boat?
I mean, you have the ladders, like you talking about the rope ladders that you can like climb up to get to the sails that we're talking about. Yeah,
Or
there
just
are
on,
some.
just on the
There-
side of the boat.
To get up.
There's none like hanging in the water for you to climb up.
Is there?
There's the
anything-
the rope. There's nothing in the water that you could that's easily hanging for you to climb up. It's
I like the idea of him having to misty step to just hold on to the edge.
Yeah, that was kind of my. Okay, so the front of the ship. Is there anything I could misty step where I could hang on, climb aboard from the front? That's within 30 feet of me.
Climb in through the porthole.
no.
Okay.
You do have boots that let you fly.
Yeah.
You could float up 10 feet. Then
Okay.
misty step to where you want to go.
I was just trying to be, be cool about it. But okay.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. I'm just gonna wait underwater.
Okay. The people
Towards the
who
front of the ship.
appeared on to the deck of the ship, are all going to make stealth checks.
Okay.
Get advantage.
I'll say with advantage. You guys approach pretty softly.
Can
I'm invisible.
Oh, you don't need to. You're invisible. You're fine.
Oh.
Hey Jordan, can you? I'm gonna be right there, somewhere right there.
Somewhere.
Like, just
Sorry,
right
ping it again.
somewhere right there, like just right underneath.
Towards the front of the ship.
Yeah, yeah.
What the? This guy said he was gonna be right next to me.
Ooh, that's a 19%, Nick. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna die.
I got 17.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right. True Jordan fashion. Guards don't see shit.
D&D
Okay.
curse.
Yeah.
DM curses.
So you're on the ship. You feel pretty comfortable that no one has spotted you right now, and you're kind of staying ducked low on the rear of the ship to prevent anyone from that's walking along the docks spotting any people that appear out of the ordinary. The ship, as far as like entrances and places that you guys see, so on, excuse me, the left hand side, the where's it at? I'm sorry. Okay. Not the left hand side, but this section right here, these stairs will lead you down, and then behind this mass is a doorway, and then you see another set of stairs here that looks like it leads down, and then you don't really have solid vision at the end of the ship anything down there that looks like it leads anywhere. So those are the 2 points of egresses that you guys see currently.
Okay.
As I see people land behind me, can I like fly a little bit further forward in the ship and like make more noise so that maybe they won't be looking back here?
Yeah, you said you wanted to move where?
Can I just move to like the next?
Over yonder?
Yeah.
I'll make another annoyance check for them. Okay. Okay. These two up here don't seem to be too interested. Neither does this dwarven figure. You can see his like body posture starting to get like frustrated and like he's like looking up and glancing at you more often than the other ones are. And he kind of like curses under his breath and reaches for like a random piece of like a piece of wood or something errant around that he can throw, like a lid to something, and just throws it up at you. He's not like trying to harm you. He just wants you to kind of like go away. And he tosses it up, and it kind of misses. It gets close to you, but not close enough to do any damage.
Get scared, like I act like I'm scared and like fly around for a little bit.
Okay. You start circling around above, we'll say like 10 feet above the main mast, just kind of like flying around. But you did pull his attention away. He's no longer looking towards the aft of the ship.
Okay. Is the captain's quarters right below us?
Typically.
Yes, it is.
I say, is Smug right next to us, or is he still up in the air?
Yeah.
You don't know where he is.
Oh,
unless
right.
he's made himself known to you.
Okay.
Maybe he gives him an elbow or something.
Okay.
If Smug knows they're there,
Yeah,
then
you can
he'll-
see them.
Yeah, then he'll give him an elbow or something.
Okay. So he kind of alerts you to his presence. You guys are the only person that is not accounted for is Rock. You don't know what the holdup with him is.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper as quietly as I can and just say, I don't think any of these guys up here are gonna help us with locating this crown. Shall we visit the captain of this ship here?
We could investigate their quarters if you so choose.
And then, yeah.
I'll keep a watch. I'll keep a watch up here. You go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna take Dosic and
Dosic.
Sanis? Is Sanis with us?
Sanic is up there with you.
Sanic, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take them and then go head into where I think the captain's quarter is.
Okay. Which entrance are you going to? This one down here?
It's hard for me to tell. Is there a room behind us? For this thing?
Yes. So this small room, this little thing back here is this room.
Okay. And then the one that we're standing on is this one up here, right?
Yes. Correct.
Oh, dude. That's
cool.
crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I'm
and
sorry.
then this
dumb.
part is this
Yeah.
part, right?
This part is what?
This part is like this part.
This part. is-
Correct. Yes.
Where's
the-
this?
That's
Where
up here.
is-
That's up here.
That's up there. Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
think
the forward cabin.
I want to go to
then-
this.
Okay.
And the stairs leads to here, right? Or here.
I think that
yes,
is right
these-
there. Oh no.
These
it's not.
stairs lead to here, which leads to there. Sorry. This stair to here. From there, the rest of these places.
Wait.
So this is top, second, third, etc. Okay.
Okay. Well, I just want to go here, so I'm assuming
Sure.
it's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this door right here. Is there not a door right there?
Yeah, it leads to right there, right?
These stairs lead directly down to here.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking. These stairs to here.
Thanks for great
Well, we don't know,
podcasting.
so
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna go down the stairs and kind of go directly back. Meanwhile, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on myself.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, no. Okay. You're not detecting your own thoughts. You're casting detect.
Just a habit around. Okay. You begin to lead them, beckoning them to follow you down to enter the cabin on the left. You make it through the stairwell. You make your way through a short hallway before you see the doors that lead to these what you expect to be quarters.
Mhm.
And as you approach the doors, your detect mind picks up two minds on the other side of the door.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna place the people in the room, but you don't know the position.
Okay,
Theater of the mind.
I'm closing my
also-
eyes.
I hate that the sizing of this is not correct, so forgive me.
That's fine.
The minis need to be a little bit smaller. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So you pick up two presents on the other side of the door. You can easily hear some vague conversation that is being had between them.
What are they saying?
So you sit and you press your ear up against the door, and you can hear a gruff male figure kind of like chuckle and say, "It's gonna be a fucking bad day for those island fuckers. Now that Corlin's got Farron off to seize the tools they need for fixing out the other ship, we're gonna double our power." And the other one kind of laughs. Yeah, it's gonna be so nice plundering that whole fucking town. Not having to hide out here like rats anymore. He kind of like spits on the ground. He's like,
Okay.
Anna.
Oh, keep going. Sorry, I heard.
Yeah. And he says, it shouldn't take Anna long to fix up the other ship. And the attack it should be quick and decisive. And he was like, well, yeah, that's if the fucking Signet doesn't show up. You know, some alarm bells got rang for them, and hopefully we can get to them in time before they garrison enough troops to make it hard for us. You're like, don't worry about it.
Okay. Wait, does that... They said another ship? It's not like another spelljammer, is it?
You remember Dotsik telling you that his ship was the one that was the most easy, was in the best shape, but there was a second one that was damaged beyond immediate use.
I see.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I as they are talking about the Signet, I would like to push open the door.
quietly or just
Just
full on open it.
not so loud that everybody can hear it, but just enough to go.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, oh boy.
Who the fuck are you?
With my detect thoughts up, I think I'm lost. I was looking for my something about this figure. I'm like kind of doing this. Looks like a crown, and then I asked Dawson, "Can you fill in the details of it?"
Okay.
Can I do something else real quick before?
Sure.
My sparrow sees this, and I'm
Your spirit don't see shit.
no.
Your
I'm
spirit
not-
watch them go downstairs.
Yes, and I am flabbergasted. I'm like, oh,
Sure.
going in. I swim back down here, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait until something starts happening.
This is a super good swimmer.
40 feet speed.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you dash, you get there. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, just waiting.
Okay.
So I'm trying to detect anything that, as far as like, yeah, I know what this is from
Okay.
either of them.
You catch a glimpse of like surface thoughts of like recognition of the item that you're talking about from this figure over here. But the second that he sees Dostik and Sanic walk through the door, he switches from, "They're the ones that broke him out," and they rush toward you.
Okay. So, but do I know specifically which one had a clearer image of the?
Yeah, this one right here. Sorry.
Okay. Can I say?
The one with the hat.
I would basically, like, as they're kind of rushing towards me, I was like, "Well, hold on now. I really need you to grab it for me," and I'm gonna cast suggestion then
On the one?
on him, and I'm gonna do it with what's my thing called?
Twin spell.
I wish I could do twin spell on it. I think it's heightened spell.
Is that the one that gives me disadvantage on it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We'll resolve this real quick, and then we'll move on. That is a total of 13.
That is a fail.
Okay. Let me look up suggestion. Okay, what'd you ask it to do?
I asked him to go fetch the crown that we were talking about.
Okay. He turns around, and it's not represented on this map. There's a chest in this corner. There are two large trunks at the end of the room, and his demeanor kind of changes, and he begins to turn around. I can get the little stupid thing to turn, and begins fuddling with some keys to open the chest behind him. The guy on the right watches you kind of like lift up your hands and cast a spell, and goes and makes an attack on you, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Ooh.
Six.
Okay.
Stink.
17 for Sanic. Okay. The pirate rolled a 20, so he's gonna go first. He's gonna make 2 attacks at you with his scimitar.
Okay.
You're fucking kidding me. 2 threes.
Seriously?
2 3 on the dice, so it's 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Can I use my reaction to cast shield on one of them?
Once you cast shield, it ups your AC until your next turn. So if shield would block one of them, then it blocks both.
Yeah. Let me do that then.
Okay. You feel that you attempt to dodge out of the way, and you know that you're not quite fast enough. You throw up your hand, and a translucent arcane barrier comes up in front of you, and the 2 slashes from his swords kind of bounce off, and it kind of like sends him reeling from behind. Sanag is going to kind of push behind Dasek, try to trade in places, and is going to shut the doors and kind of brace his back up against it. Dasek steps forward to the side here and is going to make 3 attacks on the guard. Where did my dice go? I'm going to roll the same dice that I just used for my guy's attack, and I'm going to watch
Nat 20s.
Dasek own this guy.
Because Dasek
A
is
4 and a
good.
1! There's balance!
There's balance.
Alright. Oh, that one will hit. And the might hit too. No, that one misses. Okay. One of them hits, and he deals. Where is his sheet? Where's his token? Yeah, that's fine. Where's the D? Where it is? 4, and then hits. So, 4, 5. Another D. Okay. Hits him for 14. And that is his turn. You're up.
He is. Oh, hits him for 14 total.
Yeah, he deals 14 damage total to that guy.
Okay. What can I do that will not make such a scene? I guess it's... Okay, I'm going to... do...
He dealt 17.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt. Am I right next to him? Do I get disadvantage here?
Is it a ranged attack spell?
Yes.
Then yes.
Dang it. Okay. Instead, I'm just going to lightning. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stab it.
Sure.
Stab him with
Right?
a dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee attack.
Okay. That is 9.
That misses.
How close is this other guy to opening the box?
He has the keys and is like in the process of opening it.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. It goes back to his turn, and he begins shouting, "The prisoners are here! The prisoners are aboard the ship!" And he takes another 2 swings at you.
Okay.
One's a net 20, and then the 15.
15 and a not 20. I will. Dang it. Not 20. Okay. Okay. I will. I will. Can I? Is it? I can use another reaction now, right?
You had your turn. It comes back.
Okay. I'm gonna cast shield again to block the 15.
Okay. Did you make your Constitution saving throw? Or you didn't take any damage, did you?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I have.
Now you will. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one, the non-crit, will miss. So you're just gonna take. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And what's my DC for the concentration?
It's just 10. It's half the damage you took, or 10, whichever one's higher.
I see. Okay.
John, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Okay. Alright.
23.
20. You got it. You maintain concentration on the suggestion. What did he roll? Okay. You hear some commotion below you, Smug, but you're not sure what it is. You can just hear stuff like rustling around. You don't know if it's from the ship rocking or something. You just hear noise below you. Saneg is going to... He's far enough away.
You're muted, John.
A ray of frost at him.
Okay. Smug is gonna call the Griffin to come over here. He's gonna assume the worst.
Okay.
He's not gonna interfere just yet, but he's gonna call the Griffin over.
Okay. It begins to make its way down towards you. It was having to fly pretty high to not attract attention. So it full moves, dashes down. It will get to you after in like 2 rounds. So it'll go another 160, and then on its next turn it will get to you with its just normal movement.
Okay.
Sanix shoots a ray of frost at the man. It's 2d8 at his level. 3d8. Ooh, 8. Mm-hmm. 16 points of cold damage. Okay. Dosik is going to take another 3 swings. We'll roll them individually this time. That's a 3, that misses. That's a 1, that misses. Holy shit. That's a natural 20!
About to say, Dosik. That's why I brought you here.
Okay.
I thought
He is going to dump another one of his Psionic Energy die into it. It's a crit.
That's the thing.
Yeah, Psionic Energy
Yes.
Warrior, or the Psionic Warrior is one of the fighter subclasses in Tasha's.
Nice.
Ooh, chunked him. It's fuck me. So 20, 26 points of damage. And this guy's looking rough after that hit. The first swing from Dosek with the kind of like the long sword that he took from one of the guards. The first one that he did earlier, you saw a small little like burst come from the end of it, and the guard was sent. He looked like he got stunned, like he got punched in the face. The second one, the hit lands, and you see his head snap back, and blood pour out of his nose a little bit as he's like grasping his head and is like swinging wildly up out at him, trying to defend the strikes. And Dosik turns to you and says, "We need to end him quickly before he alerts the others."
Okay.
The other pirate has opened the chest and has reached in, grabbed an item in a bag, and turns around and hands it out towards you.
Okay.
We did it.
Technically, the spell doesn't end until he gives it to me, right?
Yeah, he's reaching out to hand it to you. So once you take it from him, the spell will end.
Okay.
You run away.
He's chasing me.
He's within 5 feet of you. He can technically. I think it's dumb to allow other people to put things into your hand. That's just on your turn. You can take it. He's not gonna
Yeah.
Okay.
put it in your inventory. That just seems silly to me.
Okay, we need to end him. Oh. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
What is that?
It's just a cantrip.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a melee spell attack.
I'm going to cast it at a higher level. All right, wait, hold on. He did.
Or it's a cantrip, right?
y-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, you can't cast it at a higher level.
Oh, it's just.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I get.
What level? What level are you? You're 17, 16, 15,
Why don't we just like 12?
13.
13. Okay.
13.
So 11th level.
So you do 3d8
Okay.
lightning damage
Yeah,
still
yeah, that's what I would.
if you hit. So you're gonna make a melee spell attack.
Melee spell attack. Is that just
Mhm.
a?
It's the same thing as your other spell attacks.
Oh, okay. So spell
just
attack bonus. is
D20 plus whatever the
10.
bonus is.
Okay. 25.
That hits
Great.
a lot.
It's a lot.
So I 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little late for me to be asking this, but the plan was to take the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That is a 9 points of lightning damage. I rolled pretty bad.
On 3d8.
I rolled a 1, 2, and a 6.
Oof. He is hanging on death's door. That is your action to cast it. If you have any bonus action spells you would like to cast, you are still able to cast those.
Bonus action spells?
Mm-hmm.
What's a bonus action spell?
They're pretty rare.
I do not know.
It'd be like, it would be like if you had spiritual weapon up.
Oh, okay. I could send them away, but he has to be willing.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
What I would like to do is take a step
Sure.
back.
Okay. You take a step back. He's gonna swing out and hit you.
Wait, he
He's
can't take
not-
reactions.
yeah.
Oh, he can't? Oh, hey, shocking grasp. I forgot about that. Yeah, you step
Boo,
away.
boo, boo, boo,
recharge.
boo, boo. It doesn't make. I don't think actually taking a step back does any difference for the scene, but I just wanted to see if I can catch you.
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha.
It's so stupid.
What a loser.
The it's his turn again. He has really been hit by all of you a little bit, but he doesn't want to move closer to any of you guys, so he's gonna take some swings at Dasik. That misses. That'll hit. Dasik takes 12 points. One of the hits, it only misses. Sanag will blast him again with the Ray of Frost. That will for sure hit, and even with ones on all the dice, the guy will die. So you see Sanag keeping his hand against the door, trying to muffle any noise with his body, and a beam of frozen ice cold energy shoots forward from his hand, striking him in the chest, and you see like a flash freeze of frostbite. His skin covered in this gray color, and he falls over dead. This
Good job, Sanic.
pirate. Oh, it's Dasik's turn first. Dasik's not gonna hit him because he's charmed. Steps forward and hands you the circlet. Like, so you requested this.
Yeah, just 1 second.
I think
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna lie. He's making the active attempt to complete the thing. So I'll give you one more round of it, but
Okay, I'm just gonna go, kind of like pull open the door, crack a little bit, and then kind of say up to Smug. Hey, I have it.
nice.
okay.
But I need your help.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
We're taking. Yeah.
Okay. You open the door and it's a hallway that leads back to the door to go up to him. So you say it loud enough to try and get his attention.
I didn't know there was a hallway.
Well,
Seagull is making a lot of noise. Cover noise is so good.
Okay, you know what?
You know that's fair. The seagull was doing it. I'll do their checks with disadvantage. Okay. Instead of 2 people hearing, 1 person does.
okay. Do you want a perception check?
You're actively listening for it, so I wouldn't say you need to, because you heard the initial commotion.
Yeah.
I feel like you are aware enough to try and to be listening out for your friends. So this one's dead. Dead. If Dasik attacks the other one, is it gonna break the spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not going to attack the guy, neither is Sanag. It's your turn.
Okay.
On the deck, Smug, you see this individual kind of like cock his head up and turn and walks this way.
Okay.
Continue your turn. Rogue, I'll also go ahead and roll initiative, Smug.
Okay. Let's do this. Initiative is garbage.
Actually, the rest of you guys just go ahead and roll initiative. I'll jot it down. And
You
if
still want me to
feel-
roll, even though I'm.
Yeah,
I
everyone.
got 13.
Dang it. Gonna do something.
13.
Do I use the birds initiative? How does that work?
I think it's whatever form you're in.
Yeah,
It's not like Druid where you keep your other stats.
17.
Ooh.
good.
I like how it has no alignment. I mean, come on. Eagles are obviously evil.
What did you roll, Kev?
17.
Okay,
Nice.
I really want to go first on top deck.
Okay. It's still, we're gonna run through this last initiative order, then the rest of you guys can jump in. So, Dallin, it's your turn.
Okay. I take the. You sure I can't like run away from him one more time? I'll take the crown.
Okay.
And as I see the suggestion kind of wear off.
Yeah, it'll wear off on the start of his next turn.
Hold on. Can I even ask him to do this?
No.
The suggestion, I believe, is one command.
Yeah.
And it can't be harmful to himself.
Yeah, what if I...
You'd have to cast it again to give him a new command.
Yeah,
it's
that's...
not like it's charmed. It's like it's one task.
Yeah, but can I cast it again to do him
Oh,
to do
yes.
something else?
Yeah.
If you want to.
I specifically want him to... I kind of want him to jump off the boat. Take a dive.
Okay.
Um,
It's wisdom save.
Yep.
Yes, it's a wisdom save.
Oh, man.
Okay. It's a 2. He fails.
Sweet.
Nice.
He goes, all right, sir.
Toodles.
On his next turn, he will move up towards the stairs. Okay. That
What
brings
is-
us to the top. That pirate's dead. Seneg looks. What are we doing now?
I don't know. Can I hand Santa the crown and see if
You
he
want?
can use it, or whoever's using it. No, Dalsik. I went Dalsik to see if he's still attuned to it.
Okay. Dosik takes it from you, and he places it on his head, and he closes his eyes. This does not seem to be bound to me at the current moment. Santa, you said that you thought you might have an idea. And Santa's like, I could try. It's like, it might break.
Hold up. Time out. That's not what you said before.
No, he said that. Remember, they said you can see if they're still connected to it, or he can make it work for a little bit.
Yeah, but breaking it's different than making it work for a little bit.
I just don't know how stable the enchantment will be after I overload it to make it work faster.
I don't know. It's too risky. What if we need it?
We definitely need it.
Okay. No, never mind. Give it here. I'll take it
Okay.
back.
Dosik takes off and hands to you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's.
4.
I don't know. Do you think they heard us?
2, 1. Okay. Dosik doesn't do anything with his turn. Sanic doesn't do anything. They just kind of like hold, waiting for directions on what to do. The pirate that you charmed is going to move past you, walks up the stairs, through the hallway, up the stairs, and shows up here on a certain. Does he have to like take his like full like action and dash to complete the thing, or he can just go about completing the thing that you told him?
It'll just last up to 8 hours.
Well,
Doesn't
until he
really-
completes it.
Or until he finishes it. Okay.
Yeah.
So if he just jumps in the water.
All right. So he walks up there. That's his movement speed. Unless you want him to dash to do it.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
So he gets up there. Roke and Rock. What you doing?
Yeah, so do I see this guy walking up to the... Is he like investigating an issue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say for the time being, since there's no active combat happening right now, I'm using the initiative order as a way to like have you guys all get a chance to do something, so I don't miss
Yeah,
anyone.
track these.
There's no initiative right now, so you saw this person who was originally agitated kind of peek up like he heard something and began to walk through. This, yeah, and at the last thing that's happened is this figure down here has emerged from where you saw Dosik, Sanic, and Dalen go.
Okay. Yeah. I would I'll just like make a swoop pass at this guy here and then like swoop down and then fly to the other edge of the mast.
Okay, you're trying to like hit him and like get his attention.
Yeah, just like get close to him and annoy him, basically.
Okay.
He swings.
Yeah. So you fly down and you harry him for a second. You
Yeah, just
see him
delay.
like flailing his arms, trying to like get you off, and you make your flight away. And you get about here when he reaches down his belt and grabs a dagger and throws it at you.
Oh,
He's not good at that. The bonus isn't a high hit, but he's gonna throw it at you. At you.
Okay.
Is a 10 hit?
So my dexterity is 2, so I think it would be a DC of 12.
Oh, 11, right?
So I think it would miss.
Hey, nice. The dagger.
Yeah. My dexterity bonus is +2.
Okay. The dagger missed and says, "These fucking birds." And you fly up to here. Smug, anything from you?
for me?
Or sorry, you know 13. Roke or Rock.
Okay, so I guess I see this from my sparrow. I started levitating out of the water, like the rod in my teeth. You know, I've been swimming. Then I magically get my hand together, and then here comes cannon.
Oh.
And I think I could only go 30 feet. Right.
Yeah, the boot's fly speed is 30. You said what
Yeah.
about your cannon?
So I just like create a cannon.
Like Mega Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just basically go as far as I can go up, which is 30 feet.
Okay.
I can't really go any higher in the ship.
Yeah.
15 feet.
It's 10 feet higher for me.
Oh, 40. Okay. And that's about it.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Smug?
Okay, I promise. I thought of this all by myself, but John came up with a similar idea. But starting with the people who are furthest away. Let's see. So that's 50 feet away. Smug's he's gonna like appear while he's like pulling out his axe, right?
Okay.
And in like a loud voice, is like, looks like a beautiful night to go for a swim. And like at the word swim, he does it as a command, a 3rd level spell slot,
Okay.
command to swim, and they have to do a wisdom saving check against a DC of 18, or else they have to swim for a round. So
Okay, what's the range of this? 60 feet? That their level spell. You can affect one additional creature. So you're affecting all 4?
I can only do 3. My
3,
4th
so
level-
which ones?
starting with the ones farthest away.
Further back, you said that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making wisdom checks?
Wisdom against the 18.
Okay. That's a fail. Furthest, I'm going from furthest to front. So the guy at the furthest end fails.
Nice.
The guy in the middle succeeds,
No.
and the guy closest succeeds as well.
No.
So, at the top of the round, this person's gonna jump overboard and swim. Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna retcon something real quick. Since Sanig and Dosick didn't do anything with their turns, I'm gonna say they took the key ring from that guy and is opening the chests, and they found their stuff. So they're grabbing their stuff.
Oh. Nice.
So that way they're not wasting a turn. They won't be able to put anything on, but they got it.
Does it look cool?
It looks pretty sick, and the armor that Dosick pulls out has a mixture of that same kind of like ethereal metal that the ship is made out of,
Oh, like my doorknob.
like your doorknob. But it's used as accent in parts of the armor. The rest of it it looks like platinum or like a silvery metal material, and it has golden filigree kind of scrolling across the chest in a language that you recognize to be Gith but can't read. And he retrieves a wicked-looking two-handed longsword out from it as well.
Hmm.
And then
I don't know,
you
staff is
see me. And then you see Sanik pulls out 2 bracers that he slides onto his arms really quickly, and then a kind of like, it looks like a headpiece, like the kind of like power level readers that they have in Dragon Ball Z. It looks kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
But there's 3 like different types of lenses that move up and down for further clarity, and then you see him grab a rod.
What is it? He's over 9,000.
He's over 9,000. Yeah. Done. Okay. It's the end of the round. Dallin, you want to do anything?
I totally forgot about their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those all count the same place.
Yeah. We outfitted them already.
Yeah, we definitely meant to do that. That was the whole part of going.
I'm gonna
fishing.
I'm gonna take a quick look into the chest to see if there's anything I can put on.
You don't see anything that you can put on necessarily. You see a significant amount of gold is stored in 3 pouches in the chest on what would be your left.
Mhm.
And then a small glass vial filled with like a liquid.
Take that.
Drink
Okay.
it.
Anything else?
If I take the money, will it all just kind of disappear into me, or is it like
You can keep it.
yeah, sweet.
You got a big old bag. You can just dump it all in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and I guess as I heard the announcement.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, it's time to begin the show,
To
and
go
I
for
tell
the
all of them.
swim.
Okay. Dosick, after he grabbed his armor out, he turns to Sanic and you, and he's like, if you help me, I can put this on faster. I'll be more help in the fight.
Is he telling Sanic or me?
Both of you.
Oh,
For each person you have helping you put on armor, it cuts the time down to put it on.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. So at the top of the round, this man jumps off the side and goes swimming. At your announcement, this person turns around and this person turns around. The captain jumps off and takes a dive. I believe that is the end of his suggestion.
Smug thinks he does that. It's like visibly confused.
And the dwarven individual that was already like annoyed and walking towards you sees you show up and yells, "Intruders!" And you can hear a shout ringing out between these two guards, and then a few of. I'm not going to switch to the other map because you can just use the theater of mind. Off to the left, the few workers on the dock. One of them bolts and starts running towards the end of the dock, and then the other one begins to like walk his way up the walkway.
Okay.
It's almost time to end. Do you guys want to end here and pick up with whatever's going to happen next time?
Yeah, but I need an epic outro.
I would like to do something.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
But I have a question.
Sure.
Oh, are we within 120 feet of the... Would you say we're within 20 feet of the...
The third warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're well within 120 feet.
I cast Wall of Fire,
No.
and
Okay.
I start the warehouse on fire. So basically, 60 feet long, 20 feet
Okay.
high.
Okay, we're going to go to the other map real quick.
And I want to organize it in such a way that definitely catches like at least one side of the warehouse on fire.
Okay. So I deleted the actual map of the warehouse you guys were in, but this is still the little template of it. You remember the third warehouse was a little bit bigger than this one. So it goes how far and how high?
60 feet
60 feet, you say.
long and 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
20 feet high.
Dang, Noah.
Can you curve that firewall?
I think it's a straight line,
It's
unless I'm incorrect in remembering.
yeah, basically it's a straight line, I think. There's another spell that lets you like choose squares, but
Yeah, that's Firestorm.
so I would like to maybe make
Okay.
it to where it's harder to see us. So it's like a perpendicular line.
Do you want to? Okay, so from where the warehouse is, the end of the dock, it's 60 feet long. You could sacrifice catching more of the building on fire and cover more of the dock from you, because this one isn't as big. It's not as big as this.
Yeah.
The third warehouse is bigger. So if you wanted to, you could ignite
Or if we just
like
do a line straight through it.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could run it along the front of it and then catch part of the back,
Yeah.
and you would
then-
block off the third warehouse's entrance from people being able to get towards the dock where you're at.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Sick.
And I think it catches things on fire.
Oh, it sure does.
It does a lot of fire damage, but so.
Yeah.
No.
So
it goes
we'll
on for
end
a
off.
minute.
What we'll end on. Let me go back to the other.
Epic outro.
As the alarm is beginning to be raised at your guys' sudden return to the shipyard, and you see people off in the distance being alerted, not only just from the shouts of people at the end of the dock running for help, as a 20-foot tall, 60-foot wide wall of pure flame, heat, and anger rise up, and a third of the warehouse facing towards you guys immediately erupts into flames and is beginning to catch. And a line is carved from the entrance of that warehouse along the dock, catching the end of it on fire as well, blocking off any easy access to allow reinforcements to aid the call to arms.
And now I'm at the top of the mast.
Yeah, you come out of your board form. Now standing on top of the mast. And the last thing you guys hear is the captain that was made to jump over the side surface and say, "I wanna fucking gut you all!" And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Sick.
When's next time?